I went too far. In case you're wondering how I got myself into this predicament, the original plan was to drive a short way down the beach for a few pictures. Unfortunately, things did not go as planned. There was some miscommunication and some radios on the wrong channel, guilty as charged, so I missed the memo about stopping after a certain point. We had walked this route the night before, so I kept driving down to a known turnaround spot where someone had clearly driven before, but I forgot about the weight of our vehicle, which complicated matters. Once I realized the error of my ways, I actually made it through and got myself unstuck not once, but twice. But on the way back, the rocks had shifted loose from my first pass over, and I buried it to the frame.
This is the way it goes. We were trying to get a cool drone shot driving on the beach. So the wife drove the truck. As you can tell from this footage, she got pretty stuck. I'd say the truck is close to rolling, potentially, into the ocean. So now we're all running over there to see what's going on. Hopefully we can get her out of here and not roll our truck. That'd be great. Let's see what we can do here. This doesn't look good. Oh my gosh!
That's why I stopped.
Oh man! What are you thinking, babe? It might work if we dig out and just use one set.
Alright, try that first. Be really careful.
That back passenger one's pretty buried.
Adventure.
You want to put those in the back then to lift it up a little bit? We thought this was going to be the good way. I think we didn't try the other way. It would have. No, when you guys kept going, I'm like, well, I guess looking a little sketch.
I wish Melissa had her walkie-talkie. You literally can't even see the
You can't even see it's buried under rocks. I've never seen anything like that. I've literally never seen anything like that. I don't fucking know what it is. You literally can't even see it.
Well, that was a poor life choice. The plan was to drive down the beach to get a couple photos, and I realized after I had gone past the point of no return that I just got myself into a sticky situation. So I went down a little bit further to this little cove where I knew I could have space to turn around, and in the process I knocked a lot of these rocks loose. So that made coming back across them a lot more dangerous and difficult. And yeah, then I got sideways and kind of buried up to the axles. So good thing we're not out here alone. Definitely was one of those situations where as it was happening, I was like, this is a bad idea, but now I'm committed, I just have to go for it. And here we are. But, you know, we've got several sets of max tracks and friends to help us, and hopefully somebody is going to be able to drive down here to help give us a little tug. We are currently letting air out of the tires, we are in for low, so just hoping for the best at this point.
Clear?
Yeah.
Not a good situation.
I know.
It was obvious that we would need a second truck. We avoided this situation as long as possible because we knew that we might potentially get the second truck stuck as well.
Alright, we're currently setting up the tow strap. I gotta be honest, I don't normally get nervous with anything when it comes to off-roading, but I'm a little nervous right now. I am definitely not used to the truck being this heavy, so that is definitely contributing to sinking into these rocks. Yeah, it's a little scary, but making us feel alive, that's for damn sure.
You're tight, go.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Even my heart's pounding.
Oh my god. My heart is freaking pounding. Oh, thank freaking Jesus. Oh my goodness. Woo! Nothing makes me feel alive like a little off-road excitement. Woo!
Like 6 feet, 8 inches over the rocks. I see it.
Ah! Everybody dig there.
Oh, scary.
This is my digging rock. Let me get in there.
It's fucking 8 inches under rock. Is that the front or the back?
Thoughts?
There's handles, but
I have no words.
Get under the
You did it for the content, didn't you?
I did not. I didn't do it on purpose, I swear.
Ooh, margaritas for lunch, y'all.
I definitely owe everybody lunch. Oh my god. Oh, this is part of the excitement.
we almost rolled the rig. Lost Sweet Montana. We made it out. That was kind of sketchy. You know, I was debating whether I should teach Melissa how to fly the drone or drive the truck. So it looks like we got to do both.
I know how to drive, I just made a mistake. That's my one mistake I've ever made off-roading, okay?
Hey, I said as long as we don't roll the truck, totally fine. But it was funny because I was flying the drone and I see her going, and I guess she wasn't in a conversation. We're gonna like turn around at a certain point, and she just keeps going, and she makes it through the first one that goes off kilter, and I was like, oh man, like, and I'm flying, so I can't do anything. And then I see her go down, and she makes it past this spot on the way down. But what happened was when she went through the first time, it shifted the rocks, and then she turned around because there's like a little cul-de-sac. Yep. And then coming back up again, she was very off kilter.
That's exactly what happened. I knocked all of this loose on the way through, so I just got buried on the way out.
But it was a little dicey. We made it.
Thankfully, we're not here alone. We got friends to help us.
We would have never drove out here if we were here alone.
Oh, that's true.
Well, we should have never drove this far.
Sorry. Again, lesson learned. Jeez. Lesson is definitely learned. You know, we used our max tracks, so that is a definite important thing to have coming to any beach, especially when you got a big old heavy truck camper on your truck.
Oh, we messed them up real good. This one cracked a little bit.
This one is bent on the end.
Got bent and cracked.
Yeah, well worth the 75 bucks.
So was it overconfidence in your driving skills, or you just really wanted to get a sick shot?
Definitely overconfidence in my skills.
Did you forget that you had a house on the back of the
I
truck?
did, I really did. I forgot like about all that extra weight. I was
'Cause to
just
be-
not used to that.
To be perfectly honest, I was flying the drone and I saw you. You were just pulling away from it. You're going way too fast. on
Was
the
I?
beach. Yeah.
Well, I kept looking back and then like, well, I saw Mike getting stuck and I was like, oh crap, like I can't really turn around right here. I should have probably just stopped and backed up right then. But I was like, no, it's okay. Like I'll just go down to that like opening down there because we walked down there yesterday and turn around over there and almost got stuck back there too. That would have been even worse.
Yeah.
But I made it out of that cul-de-sac spot on my own.
Barely.
Ugh.
Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was not planned. This was just 100%. Let's get a cool drone footage driving down the beach. And it was cool. And it was funny because when I was flying, I just saw her get stuck. And then I just paused the drone and I had a radio. I was like, hey babe, don't move. Like you're in a bad spot. Because I could tell that she was completely tipped over.
Yeah.
I busted my knuckles digging out max tracks in the truck. We polished up the drive shaft a little bit with some rocks, so that's good. And now we're airing back up because we aired down to get more traction. We weren't aired down going down here, which it wouldn't have made a difference. You still would have gotten stuck.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
now we're airing back up. We're gonna go get some ceviche.
I'm
Let's go.
gonna buy everybody lunch.
Ah.